This is Basketball Infinite. Make sure to like, subscribe, ring that bell for notifications. And to see the previous videos on this series, we are following Michael Jordan's career throughout the 2000s decade. And we are in the 2002 playoffs currently against the Miami Heat in the Eastern Conference Finals. And to see the previous videos from the 2001 season and the previous videos in the 2002 seasons, make sure to click that playlist at the beginning of the video. Alright, we're playing the Miami Heat. We are the number 2 seed, and the Miami Heat are the number 1 seed. And this is going to be likely our toughest matchup yet. We played the 76ers, led by Allen Iverson in the first round, but they were 37-45, and although Iverson went off, it was a pretty easy sweep. And then we played the New York Knicks in the second round, who were 46-36. They had an all-star in Marcus Camby. They had some veterans, and the first 2 games of the series were very tough, but we did eventually win. So we are now in the Eastern Conference Finals. In terms of Michael Jordan, he made the All-NBA third team his rookie year and won a championship very unexpectedly. We had a really tough series against Grant Hill in Detroit in the Eastern Conference Finals and beat the Portland Trailblazers in the NBA Finals, which it would have been absolutely great if we could have played Scottie Pippen in the 2001 NBA Finals, but unfortunately he tore his Achilles during the season. However, the Portland Trailblazers are actually in the Western Conference Finals in this simulation, and Scottie Pippen is healthy, and they beat Kobe Bryant, Shaquille O'Neal, and the Lakers in the Western Conference semifinals of 2002, although Shaq has had injuries in both of the playoffs in 2001 and 2002. And as for these Bulls, it was pretty much Michael Jordan leading the way last year, and he still is, but this team is a lot more deep. They have Jordan, they have Jason Williams, Peja Stojakovic, Elton Brand, Ben Wallace, James Posey. I mean, this is a really deep team. Look at this layup. Jordan has 24. It's a tie game in the third quarter. It's game 1 of the Eastern Conference Finals, but Mookie Blaylock hits a 3 to put the Heat ahead. So Jordan's driving to the basket, but he gets an and 1 to tie the game, and Jordan is doing his thing in the playoffs. We are at 83-80 Heat. The Miami Heat are shooting insane in the third quarter, but Jordan in transition is absolutely insane. The sliders are on, I would say, triple or quadruple Hall of Fame right now. It's Hall of Fame, plus we've made it even more difficult. And if we continue winning, we are going to continue making those sliders even more difficult, because if we are going to win a championship somehow for the second straight season, we want to make it as difficult as possible. But the Heat take a 7-point lead in the fourth quarter, and now that's down to 5. James Posey misses, but Jelani McCoy gets the rebound. He's got 8 and 9. We're at 109-105. Jordan drives past Shannon Anderson. He dunks it. He's got 41 for the game. And now we're down 1 with under 5 minutes left. Jordan drives again. Despite the increased difficulty in the sliders, Jordan is still able to get buckets. On Hall of Fame, he averaged over 60 points a game in the playoffs last year. And this year he's averaging over 40. So, still doing good. You also have to keep in mind, this Bulls team is more stacked. They've got more weapons. So, it's easier for Jordan to score, even with the increased difficulty. But Jordan dunks it here. He puts the Bulls up 3. Jason Williams gets a steal. He's got 18 points. Make that 20 points. What a game 1 in the Eastern Conference Finals for Jason Williams. And then he passes it up to Jordan, and that closes out game 1. So we've won 9 straight playoff games to start this series. We do win this game. We're going to see some of the other buckets, though, because Jordan's got over 50 points. He passes it out to McCoy, who passes it back to Jordan. Jordan trying to make something happen. And Jason Williams cuts and gets an open layup to give him 22 and 10 for the game. But the Heat do kind of stay in it near the end. They get a bucket here. Actually, they don't get a bucket yet. Jamal Mashburn has the ball, gives it back to Blaylock. Blaylock trying to make something happen with 40 seconds left. He gives it to Alonzo Mourning, and Alonzo Mourning on Elton Brand and Jelani McCoy is a huge mismatch. But we're at 126-123, but Jordan gets an open lane. He gets the bucket. He closes out the game. He's got 55. And then he hits a couple free throws to make it 57. So 57 points from Michael Jordan despite 31 and 31 from Mashburn and Mourning. And after this win, we've won 9 straight playoff games, and we make the sliders even more difficult, making it harder for us to score. And we also downgrade the athletic skills on the user end of things. All right, we're in game 2. The Heat are up early. They're up 15-7. Posey gives it up to Jordan. Jordan's got just 2 points early, but he gets an open lane. He makes a layup. He's got 4 points. But the Heat stay out in front, but Jason Williams does hit a 3-pointer here to cut the lead to 12. But we're just having problems stopping this post game by the Miami Heat, and they push their lead to 16. But Jordan gives it to Elton Brand to cut the lead to 14. They're doing a good job stopping Jordan this game. He's only got 4 points in the second quarter, but make that 6 after that incredible dunk. We're in the third, though. We cut the lead to 6, and we now cut the lead to 3. But Jordan misses this shot. Mourning gets the rebound, gives it to Blaylock, who gives it up to his teammate. I believe that's Shannon Anderson on a wide open dunk. And Jordan is just shooting 4 of 14 this game as the Heat are up 60-53, and Shannon Anderson hits a mid-range shot to make it 62-53. We cut the lead to 8. Jordan's driving. He gets fouled by Alonzo Mourning. That's a flagrant. And he makes this free throw. And he makes his next free throw as well. And we're at 66-58 now. We try to give it out to Peja. He tries to shoot a 3. He's only got 5 on the game. Mourning has just been on fire this series. He gets another rebound. He's driving. He gives it up. And the Heat have a 10-point lead, and they keep that lead. And guys, we're down 22 with over 5 minutes left, and it looks like the Chicago Bulls are going to lose the first game of this playoffs in 2002. And the series is tied 1-1. And this is suddenly a very important Game 3 for us to win. Jordan gets on the board early, though, with the layup, so that's a good start. We're up 9-6. Jason Williams gives it to McCoy. We're up 11-6. And now we're up 22-20. Anthony Carter driving. He gives it to Ben Wallace, who misses the dunk. But we still have a 2-point lead in the second quarter. But with Jordan out, sometimes it's hard to get this offense rolling. Anthony Carter, he played great in the first few series, but he's been kind of shut down so far against the Heat. Blaylock gets the steal. He gives it up to Jamal Mashburn in the corner, who gives the Heat a 1-point lead. Now we're up 4, though. Williams has the ball. Jordan's back in the game. He's got 10 in the second quarter. Jordan in the corner, he makes this 3-pointer, and if Jordan's making 3-pointers this early in his career, in his second season, which would be 1986 in real life, that's a great sign. We're up 5 in the third quarter. Blaylock has it, but he gives it up to Jamal Mashburn, who's been giving us problems all series, and he cuts the lead to 3. But Elton Brand gets a shot, and then later in the fourth quarter, we're up 1, but Vashawn Leonard gives the Heat a lead, and here we're up 1 again, and we turn it over. And then the Heat get a dunk from Jamal Mashburn to give them a 1-point lead. They still have a 1-point lead, and Alonzo Mourning gets the rebound, misses, but PJ Brown gets the dunk. They're still up 1, but Jordan gets fouled, and then flagrant by Alonzo Mourning. That's a second flagrant of this series. And then we take advantage, and the Bulls are up 3 points, but a cutting Jamal Mashburn on Jason Williams cuts the lead to 1. This is a crucial Game 3. We're trying to make the finals again. And then Jordan with an insane dunk. He's got 28 points for the game. We're up 90-87 now. Under 7 minutes left in the game, but Jamal Mashburn again cuts the lead to 1. But Jordan driving, he gets fouled by Alonzo Mourning. He makes both free throws, but the Heat make a shot, but then Jordan misses the shot with the good defense by Alonzo Mourning, and then Jamal Mashburn, holy moly, he's been playing incredible, and we have a 1-point lead again, and then once again, Jamal Mashburn, well, he has been getting buckets. Mookie Blaylock dunks it. He's like 37 years old at this point in his career. MJ misses. Mashburn gets the rebound. He's driving. He gives it to Blaylock, who makes another mid-range shot, and suddenly the Heat are up 5. But Jordan, driving, he cuts the lead to 1. He's got 37. But the Heat are up 3. Blaylock drives. He gets another dunk, and all of a sudden the Heat are in the driver's seat. And then Blaylock, who has been the huge player for the Heat in this fourth quarter, they're up 6, and he has been putting Jason Williams to work. Holy moly. And it looks like the Heat could take this game. And Jamal Mashburn ices the game with 2 defenders in the face. We were outscored 40-26 in the third quarter, and now suddenly we are down 2-1 in this series. But Jordan gets it started early in game 4. We're losing by 2, but Jordan drives. He's getting buckets early. It's 12-10 Heat. Jordan drives again, and he's going to work. He's got 10 points in the first few minutes of this game. He's up to 12. With that shot, he's up to 14. And we're at 38-33. Jordan driving again, gets an and 1. Now he's up to 16 with the free throw, 17. Look at Michael Jordan, the stud muffin. Can he make this free throw? He does. So he's at 17 points. And the bench has been doing pretty well, even with Jordan not in the game. And we're at 54-39, and we're looking to tie this series at 2-2. And we maintain a lead throughout the game. Jordan, with that dunk, gets up to 30 points. And he gets buckets in the fourth quarter. And Miami is never really close in this game in the second half, so we don't cover it too much. And behind 41 points from Michael Jordan and holding Jamal Mashburn to 5 of 18 shooting, we tied the series at 2-2. So now we are in a huge game 5. Jordan gets stripped early by Shannon Anderson. Mookie Blaylock has the ball. He's been putting work on Jason Williams. And we see the Heat make some plays early. Shannon Anderson gives it to Jamal Mashburn, who hits a jumper right in James Posey's face, and the Heat are up 10-0 early. And then Jordan dunks it on Alonzo Mourning, but at the half, Michael Jordan has 2 points on 1 of 7 shooting, and with that three-pointer from Jamal Mashburn, the Heat are up 10 in the third quarter, and Michael Jordan has been completely shut down, but he does get a dunk here to get his first bucket of the second half. He's got 4 points. And then Jordan open for a 3. Can he make it? He does to cut the lead to 7, and he's got 7 for the game. Now he's driving, make that 9 points for the game. We get another chance. He drives past Shannon Anderson. He makes a layup, make that 11 points for the game. Now Michael Jordan might start to take over. Look at that shot in 2 defenders' face. He's got 13. Make that not 15. He's defended well by P.J. Brown. And then you see Alonzo Mourning give the Heat a 7-point lead. But Jordan gets to the line, makes both free throws. He now has 15 for the game and 13 in the second half. And make that 17 for the game and 15 in the second half. Jordan is on fire. Nobody can stop him. He's got 19. He's got 17 in the first 6 minutes of the second half and make that 19 points. You see his points per game in the playoffs. He's averaging 42.8 points a game. And Michael Jordan is on fire right now. He scored the first 23 points for the Bulls in the second half. And this is an absolutely insane performance. But Jason Williams gets another steal on Doug Christie, and the Bulls have a 2-point lead. It's 70-68. Jordan driving again. He dunks it again. He's got 27. He makes 2 free throws. He's got 29 now. It's 84-84 though. Jamal Mashburn misses, but Mourning gets the rebound and puts the Heat ahead. And we're in the fourth quarter. The Heat are ahead 4 points. Jordan's trying to make something happen, but he's defended well. The Heat get the ball. They give it up to Blaylock. Blaylock makes an incredible move to the basket, and they're suddenly up 6. That lead's cut to 5, but Jamal Mashburn, with a great spin move, pushes that lead back up to 7. Look at that. Jordan's got 2 points in the first half, but 29 in the second half. And this Heat team looks like they might win, as they are up 8 points with under 6 minutes left. But Jordan's trying to keep the Bulls in the game. He cuts the lead to 6. And it's back up to 8. But he gets fouled by Mourning, and they are going to call a flagrant foul on him for the 3rd time this series, which is kind of insane because they hardly ever call flagrant fouls in this game. Jordan gives it to Posey. Posey hits a shot to cut the lead to 7, but there is limited time remaining and the lead is pushed back up to 9 for the Heat. But Jordan driving, he's going on Mourning. He gets fouled and they call a flagrant foul on Alonzo Mourning again, meaning he is out, which is huge. And he makes both free throws. Jordan gets a bucket and one. Holy moly, makes the free throw, and it's a 5-point swing, and suddenly it's a 4-point game, but Mashburn makes it a 6-point game. But Jordan gets fouled, makes both free throws. We get the ball back. He drives past Blaylock, and we have cut this lead to 2 suddenly. And holy moly, Jordan's on Mookie Blaylock. That probably should have been a foul, but we just suddenly tied the game in the second half. But Mookie Blaylock hits the mid-range jumper, and the Heat are not going to go down quietly. Posey gives it to Jordan, and Jordan with the dunk on Doug Christie, but Mashburn on the other end pushes the lead back up to 2. It's 109-107 Heat, but Jordan's driving, and Jordan ties the game. He's got 47 points in the second half, but look at Jamal Mashburn hit the mid-range jumper in Elton Brand's face. There's a minute 30 remaining, and Jordan comes right back to tie the game at 111. And then, can the Miami Heat make something happen? We stop them there, but they get the ball back, and they get a shot to give them a 2-point lead. But we have to make something happen here. There's only over a minute left in this game. Jordan is double teamed, but he finds an open James Posey, and James Posey for 3. Oh my goodness, James Posey just hit the biggest shot of his career. Are you kidding me? And PJ Brown misses. Elton Brand gives it up to Jordan. Jordan has an open lane. He makes something happen, and he has 53 points. The Bulls suddenly have a 3-point lead, but Jamal Mashburn pushes the Bulls' lead down to just 1, and Jordan misses. The Heat have the ball. There's 20 seconds left. Mookie Blaylock with it. He's trying to make something happen against Jason Williams. Can Jamal Mashburn get a shot off? But he does not, as James Posey comes through huge. Absolutely huge in the last minute of this game. Jordan has 54, 52 in the second half, and he hits this free throw to make it a 3-point lead. There is under 10 seconds left. Mashburn tries to tie it. He does not get it. McCoy gets fouled. He misses his first free throw, and then he makes his second free throw to give him the first point of his game. And suddenly the Bulls are up 3-2, and we are a game away from maybe making the NBA Finals for a second straight season. But this Heat team is not going down quietly. They're up 17-16 early, but Jordan's driving past Mookie, makes a nice pass to Elton Brand for the shot. It's 18-17 Bulls, and with this dunk, Michael Jordan has 16 points in the first quarter of this game. It's 20-19, make that 18 points. Now we're at 35-33 Miami, but Anthony Carter hits a good shot to get his first bucket of the game. And we're at 47-46 Bulls. Jordan gets a shot in that's contested. That gives him 20. And then this open dunk gives him 22. We've got a 5-point lead, now down to 4. Jordan gives it to James Posey, who misses. Jamal Mashburn gets the rebound. He's driving up the court. He gives it up. And Mookie Blaylock cuts the lead to 2. But Jordan gets the ball. He's trying to make something happen. And can he? Yes, he can. He gets fouled by Mourning and makes both of his free throws. The lead is still 2, but Jordan makes it 4, and he's got 27 in the first half. And then he can make it 29 here, and he does. Holy moly. Let me tell you, this has been a tough series. We nearly lost that Game 5 against the Heat, and probably would have if Alonzo Mourning didn't get 2 flagrant fouls. We're in the third quarter at 71-70 Bulls. Jordan for 3. This is a huge shot. It goes in, and he's got 40 in the third quarter. And Jordan hits another 3 to push the lead to 7. And then we are looking like we could be in the driver's seat. Oh my goodness. We are up 8. James Posey hits a 3. Big shot, James Posey. We are up 11 here. Ben Wallace gets the rebound. Gives it to Sean Elliott, who pushes the lead to 13. And it's still 13 with 4 minutes left. And Jordan gets a dunk to give him 60 on the game. Michael Jordan is having an incredible start to his 2000 simulation career. We win this game 130 to 122. And look at this. For the second straight year, the Chicago Bulls are going to the NBA Finals with just a 23-year-old Michael Jordan, and that means we're making the sliders even more difficult. And we are going to see who we will be playing. The Portland Trail Blazers are up 3-2, and they are up most of this game. And guys, here it is. Oh my. Michael Jordan versus Scottie Pippen. Honestly, I think the best would have been MJ versus Kobe, but this is definitely the second best thing, even if it's a 36-year-old Scottie Pippen who's coming off a torn Achilles. MJ versus Pippen next episode, guys. This series is getting good. It's only going to get better. We're going through Jordan's whole career up until he retires, so make sure to like and subscribe. This is going to be an awesome series, and we'll see you next time.